Hey guys, I wanted to run you through this project to explain how this new format works where I used hyperlinks to try to help you put all your documents in one place. So you'll find this presentation linked into the assignment as well. So let's go over it. Color or value project. So for this week's project, you get to choose between 6 different options. There are 3 color choices or 3 value options. You only have to do one project for the week. I repeat, you only have to do one. There are 6 options, but you only have to do one. They are all different types of materials used. So pick one that you already have the materials for. I'm not asking you to go out and buy anything special. So let's go into this. So you'll have to click next slide. So this is the choice board. So for color, there are 3 choices, and for value, there are 3 choices. Do you see in that little bubble it says use the links to move fast to that lesson's directions? So these are hyperlinks. You could go through the slideshow one slide at a time, but you might get a little confused. I want to show you how to use the hyperlinks. Let's start with color. If I went to painted color wheel, if I click on that, it will take me straight to that lesson. So you see color project 1, painted color wheel. The project is to mix all 12 colors of the color wheel using only the 3 primary colors. Arrange in color wheel order in a unique design. So if you choose to do this one, you have to have access to paints, whether it is acrylic or tempera paint. Now I know not everybody has paint, so not every option has paint, don't worry. Requirements: painting must include all 12 colors mixed correctly in the correct order. Now we see the arrow. Watch the video to see the full step-by-step instructions. So I linked the video in right here to your slideshow, so you can just click play and watch. Now it is a longer video, so I'm not going to go into it now, but you can see how the lesson started popping up. I also have some examples up on the top. Now for each of the color projects, you'll notice down the bottom left-hand corner, there are 2 little logos. One is a house, one is a color wheel. Now for the color projects, they have this color wheel option. If you click on the color wheel, it will take you to a color mixing guide. So it's a special link for the color projects. This guide helps explain how to mix your colors. So use this guide to help you know how to mix all 12 colors using only the 3 primary colors. The size of the oval is directly proportional to the amount of paint you need to mix. So for example, if we look at yellow-orange, this little wedge right here, yellow-orange is made by mixing a big pile of yellow with just a tiny dot of red. If you mix those together, that's how you get the color. So think of these as little math problems, little equations. The size of the oval tells you the amount of paint. So purple is about equal amounts of blue and red, whereas blue-green is a lot of blue with just a little bit of yellow. So use that guide to help you out. Now notice on the bottom of this screen, it does have the house icon as well. The home will take you back to home, so it takes you back to the choice board. Okay, so if I went back to that painted color wheel, you see how it has the home or the color wheel down at the bottom. So if I go back home, we could go through each project. Color project 2 option is working with frosting to mix your colors. So you're mixing all 12 colors of the color wheel in frosting, using only the 3 primary colors, arranging in color wheel order. So for this one, it does have special materials. Remember, you do not have to pick this one. This one would be one that you need to talk to your parents to see if they would want to do this with you. You could do it as a family project because you are going to be mixing food coloring into frosting and then putting that frosting on something, whether it's a cookie, a cupcake, whatever, to create the 12 colors of the color wheel. Again, we got the video. You see at the bottom left, it has the link to the color mixing guide and to home. Back home. Color option 3 is a colored pencil color mixing. So this is a colored pencil project. So for this, you have to draw something using colored pencils that shows the color wheel order. At least 3 colors needs to be mixed by you and not pre-made. So you have to show all 12 colors of the color wheel. And using colored pencils, you're going to color it to show the order and mix the colors yourself. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Again, we got the video here, we got the requirements, a link to the color mixing guide, and back home. So this one, all you need is paper, pencil, and colored pencils. For value, there are 3 options as well. First one is the hidden image drawings. Let's click on that one. So the hidden image looks a lot like this one up in the top corner. So you draw an image, then split up the paper into many random sections, then use many value scales to fill in each section. So for this, all you need is paper or pencil, maybe a ruler if you want, but that's it. So you don't have to have any fancy supplies if you choose this one. Again, we got the video with the step-by-step details. This is my example up in the top so you can see exactly how I made it. We got the home button to take us back home. Option 2, shading layers drawing. This one looks like this. You draw 3 or 4 layers stacked on top of each other. Each layer should get progressively darker. All you need is paper and a pencil for this. We want to make sure that all layers have smooth different values, getting darker as you work farther back, like we see in the example up top. Back to home, we have one more option, the ribbon shading. So this one's another colored pencil project. So if you have colored pencils and want to work with value, this would be a great one. So for this, you're going to draw a bunch of ribbons and color them using value to make the ribbons look like they are closer or farther away. All you need is paper, pencil, and colored pencils. You could use black marker if you want, but that's not necessary. So this one's working on your value skills with colored pencil. And then let's go back home. So that is your 6 options, and it showed you how to use this with the homes and the color mixing guide. If you get lost, it is still just a regular PowerPoint, so I could just click through it one screen at a time down like this, but I really like the links. I think they're very handy. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Remember, you only have to pick one out of the 6. Can't wait to see what you guys make.